Hey guys, sup, Ryu here for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council with the $30 budget deck where basically we only take, that's what it's called, let's build it. We only take the three structured decks, we smash them together, and we build the best deck that we possibly can. Maybe someone else has some better ideas, but it's a really fun, budget locals deck to play. And today we're doing it, of course, with the Felgrand deck because the deck just dropped out. So, before this gets underway, I'm going to show you the deck, run down the choices why, and then show you the deck in action in pretty much a long game. I'm not going to go against a meta deck or anything. It's only going to be one duel. Mainly because it's not the greatest deck in the world. Number one, to just build out of the box. You can get a better run for your money with Monarchs. They were a lot, I guess, they were exceptionally much better than this deck, to be fair. But hey, if you like Dragon decks, this is a fun way to build it. So let's get into this. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. It's the heart and center of the deck in my eyes. If this went up, this deck would be so much better. Felgrand, a great divine dragon, because when it's special summon, you banish a card out, and then when you destroy an opponent's monster by battle, you can target one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in either player's graveyard and bring it out, which is great. But when he also banishes a monster out, depending on the rank or level, it also gains 100 attack times that amount. So, per example, if it's level 8, it's going to be times 8. Darkstorm Dragon, pretty much a Gemini monster you'll have to summon twice, but it's your Heavy Storm, if you would. You also have a Winged Bee of a Giant Dragon for that, but hey, more options. Arcbrave Dragon, fuck Pendulums pretty much, because when this comes out, it banishes them, but it has to be special summoned from the graveyard to do that, and when it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, the following turn, so basically I send it, and then the following turn, I'll get the effect of my opponent's standby phase. I get special dragon from my graveyard that's level 7 or higher, or 7 or 8. Sorry, can't say higher because there are higher ones. Evil Swarm Zork. The deck lacks Raigeki or Dark Hole. Sometimes you'll get Rage Stomp by something. This has got 1850 attack, and it's also a pretty nifty tech card that'll take out any big monsters in your way. Dragon Knight of Creation. You can pretty much discard one card and send this to the graveyard and bring back a level 7 or 8. You pretty much want to bring back Felgrand and send a Felgrand, because basically I'll get more into that with the duel. And then Paladin of Felgrand, this basically is almost like a Dragoon. You take out a dragon from your deck and you equip it to him, and it pretty much just fuels your graveyard. That's going to be the primary use. 2 Protector of the Shrine, you're able to tribute out your bigger dragons for 1 tribute. It's great. I love it. And if Darkstorm dies, he comes out, because Darkstorm would count as a normal monster. That's good. Decoy Dragon. If you know what Maiden is for Blue Eyes, this is pretty much Decoy Dragon is that version. It's level 7 or higher dragons. You can special from your graveyard, and then the attack switches to it, and this guy goes in defense mode. So, really great tech card, to say the least, especially for something like this. Gospel Revival, I'm not sure if it's a TCG name. I know it's going to be different when you see it. Trust me, I know, but we've been calling it Gospel Revival for almost, I want to say 6 months now, so we're 3 months. It's been a while, but basically you target one level 7 or 8 dragon monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and then the secondary effect reads, if a dragon would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you could banish this card instead and prevent it. And it stops a lot of shit. It really does. A Winged Bee of a Giant Dragon. Return one level 5 or higher dragon monster from your hand, and then if you do, destroy all spells and traps on the field. So you can instantly see how good that is, especially if you have Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Reinforcements to the army. 3 trade-in, 2 terraforming, 3 Ruins of a Great Divine Dragon. It's one of the key cards you're going to get. It's not fantastic, but while you control level 7 or 8 dragon type monster, if a monster or monsters is special summon except from the graveyard, negate its effects until the end of the turn. So pretty much it's like a lose 1 turn, but it doesn't put them in defense mode. Once per turn, you can send 1 card from the graveyard. I'm sorry, I just read that wrong. 1 other face-up card you control to the graveyard, special summon 1 Great Divine Token. It's kind of mediocre for that part. And then if this is in your graveyard, you can send 1 level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from your hand or your side of the field to the grave, add this card to your hand. You can send Arcbrave and set it up from there. And then, of course, your Dragon Ravine. It's pretty much Foolish Burial for dragons on crack. You can use it every turn. It's fantastic. Double Breakthrough Skill, and pretty much what is the backbone of the deck, the 2 Oasis. I only put 2 because it puts it in defense mode, and 3 Call of the Haunted. Now let's show that example duel. So this is a pretty long one. It's against Prediction Princess, which If you don't know, it's a ritual deck, and this lasted about 17 turns, so it pretty much shows you, it gives you an idea how to play the deck. See, I brought out the Felgrand, so basically when this guy dies, it'll be in the graveyard. You use Gospel Revival to bring it back, or I can use Dragon Knight of Creation to bring it back. My opponent had Spirit of the Tailwind, he sends it to the graveyard. I'm happy about that. Chain Call the Haunted, now I get my effect, and I could banish out one from his grave so he can't utilize it later. I'm summoning Zark here only because, you know, just figure put another monster on the board, but he's got Book of Moon. I'm a little salty about the Book of Moon, but hey, if my Felgrand dies again, I don't really care because, you know, it's going to be what it is. And this is actually pretty funny because I don't have a level 8 in hand, but he has a Penguin Soldier face down, so you can imagine what's about to happen. So I get both of my monsters back, and I instantly say thank you, so I can actually do that, get Dragon Ravine, send the Terraforming, because I believe the Terraforming could be dead eventually, and send the Darkstorm to the graveyard. He plays Stumbling. I'm going to Chain Call the Haunted here to get Darkstorm. So this way, on my following turn, I can actually normal summon him, and then basically just wipe everything, play Gospel Revival, get the get Felgrand, banish out one. This is the new Felgrand, by the way, because there may be some people tuning in that are like, yo, that's not the Felgrand I remember from 10 years ago. Trust me, it's a much better upgraded one. And then there we see an example of Arc Brave going off and giving me Darkstorm to the board. I'll still have to normal summon it again to get its effect, but that's okay. He's got Brainjacker. I'm like, yo, if that would have stolen my monster, we would have had issues there. It would have been terrible. But that's going to be the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Let's Build It. It's a little bit of a side video. The standard Felgrand deck and the Blue Eyes Felgrand deck will be both coming out shortly. So, number one, thank you guys for watching as always. And number two, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more. And I will see you on the next video as always. Peace.